Welcome to episode 21 of the Chamber Members Podcast. Today's guest is Terry Miller with Cherry Blend Coffee Roasters. In a moment, we'll dive into why Terry decided to close a very successful painting business and start roasting gourmet coffee.
Hi everyone, Sean Hetrick, SBS Consulting Systems. We're just so excited to be able to sponsor this podcast. It's so fun to do, and just to hear businesses grow. We love to see businesses grow and to build their brands. We at SBS Consulting do a lot of website development, a lot of app development. Those things that your business might need. We can bring you fully online where you can sell online, or even just a basic site just to get your information out there. Contact SBS Consulting Systems.
Terry, thanks for joining us this week.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So I recently got to go visit Cherry Blend Coffee Roasters. Stopped in with my wife. It was kind of cool. Terry was nice enough to give us a little tour of the place and see his roasters. And he's got some nice displays of these really awesome mugs he sells, all the coffee blends he sells, and it was cool. It was cool to see a little operation in play. I think, where are you located in Canton? Off Cherry Avenue?
10th Street North on Cherry Avenue.
All right.
Oh, excellent.
So they're not like a coffee shop, so you can't go in and, buy a triple espresso, triple sugar, drink. But they roast coffee beans, and you can sell them, and they grind them there too if you need them pre-grind. So you get some really fresh stuff, so you can, brew it at home. And we got to try a few samples. I guess you do free samples for people to come in before they they buy a pound.
Yeah, everybody comes into the shop. We ask them to try a little of our coffee. We ask them a few questions. What kind of coffee you like? You like light, medium, dark? You like nutty, chocolate, fruity? Tell me what you like, and I can find a coffee for you. We have 18 choices.
Nice. I saw these cool little tumblers that have a French press built into it.
They are French presses. We offer. We just got 160 some of those into yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah, it was cool. I was like, all you need is add hot water and you're on the go.
Yeah, that's
and you get some
perfect.
fresh coffee.
Perfect.
Yeah,
They poured some here.
Yeah.
Hey.
What kind? What blend is this?
So this is a Tanzania, and this is our darkest coffee. And what it's going to be is a dark milk chocolate, spicy, fruity. It's a great tasting dark roasted coffee. You don't usually get that in a dark coffee. They're usually a little bit more chocolate and nuttier, where this one has a lot of spicy fruit to it. It's an excellent coffee.
Nice. So, what's the process to roasting coffee beans? Can you kind of explain that? And how it goes?
Absolutely, sure. Yeah, we bring in our green beans from an importer in Charleston, South Carolina, a woman-owned business. Been over 100 and some years old. They import the coffee beans. We do not import them. We buy them from them. Green beans, what we call them green beans, we bring them into the shop, we roast them. It takes 9 to 12 minutes on the average roast, and we get it right. We have 2 roasters, so we have a capability of putting out up to 150,000 pounds a year.
Wow. How hot does that? That gets pretty hot to roast them.
Well, you can burn coffee.
Yeah.
They actually have a stage called burnt, which some companies produce that because of what they put in their coffee. Our coffee's roasted for flavor and taste.
Yeah.
So our coffee hardly ever reaches, maybe I would say, in the 450, 440 range.
Okay. So what made you go away from your painting and moving business to coffee?
Well, the easy answer is I'm getting old, tired, and worn out. So 27 years in the painting business is tough. I mean, climbing ladders, and I was getting on ladders, and the ladder's still moving, and I'm not. So it's like, okay, I woke up, told my wife, I found something. We got to do something different. I don't care what we do. We got to do something different. And we're coffee snobs. So we kind of decided, hey, we're going to do coffee. And we didn't want to be a cafe. We want to be a roaster only. And there's a reason for that. So we did our inspection, did a lot of investigation, traveled parts of the country, talked to many different roasting companies and that, and found out this is what we want to do until I quit working.
Nice. Then it's different. It's not, like you said, not a coffee shop. You're different because you have those roasted fresh beans.
Yep. We are not a coffee shop by any means. We do not sell coffee by the cup. We sell it by the bag.
Nice.
So I know you've been in business about 6 years roasting coffee now?
Yes, it'll be 6 years in August.
So would you say, this is your second business, I guess, and you've expanded since then. So was getting started roasting coffee more difficult, or was it expanding?
Well, we're at the point we're expanding quite a bit, and I think the expanding part's getting tougher because with our 27 years experience in the painting business, we made a lot of mistakes, and we don't make the same mistakes, we make new ones. So it's a different business,
Yeah.
Going from a painting business to, with 12 employees, going to that to a 3-employee coffee roasting business. You make mistakes, but they're different mistakes. So the growing part is what's holding us back at this point. We want to expand quicker than we really can. Mm-hmm. So we're working on that right now, and especially the way the economy is today and what we're working with there, interest rates high, everything, you got to look at all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So I know roasting beans, this industry is competitive. What do you think is like your competitive advantage? What kind of sets you apart from your competitors?
I would say we don't have competitors. Our competitors are ourselves. If you do a good product and you're doing it right, you're finding out that your competitors, what you do. If you make mistakes, you're beating yourself up. If you do it right, then you're moving ahead. And competition-wise, I would say most roasters start out and they'll have a coffee shop or a cafe, which is excellent for them. That's what they're doing. That's what they do well. We found that we do not want a coffee shop or a cafe because we're very, very service-oriented. So what we do is our customers is who we take care of at all times. If we had a coffee shop, we would be open from about 6 a.m. until midnight every day. Try to find one open like that. It's not very many around. But roasting-wise, we're probably one of very few in the state of Ohio that roasts only. That's kind of a rare business.
Yeah. Do you think that customer service is what keeps them coming back?
Well, I know it is.
Yeah.
I know it is because, like I said, in the painting business, with years in business and painting, we went from my old van to a city lot to buildings to 12 employees, 5 trucks. That's called customer service. Taking care of your customers is the most important thing you can do in your business.
Nice.
So I think you have customers all over the United States, right? You do a lot of shipping.
Yeah,
shipping
we have sold coffee in 41 different states.
Nice.
Awesome. So what's the best way for someone to get a hold of your product? If they want to save money and brew at home and have some good flavors.
Well, you can stop in the roastery at 10th and Cherry, Northeast Canton, or you can get us at cherryblendcoffeeroasters.com. And we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're just about everywhere.
Nice.
And we get out there as much as possible. We want people to be able to reach us because once you try us, you'll be back.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that I've seen you a lot at the chamber events out
Right.
there and given to that. That's great.
I do support the chamber very much. So.
Yeah, excellent.
20-some-year member.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
So
are there different flavors you can get out of coffee? I mean, you see different flavors or different hints and notes and.
Yeah, if you go to your cafe, your coffee shop, they're going to flavor your coffee according to what you ask for. Mm-hmm. And our coffee is basically 100% coffee roasted that tastes good. The reason it tastes the way it tastes, we roast different flavors in. Like I said, the Tanzanian here has a dark milk chocolate, has fruit flavor and spicy. That comes from the way it was grown. That comes from the way it's roasted. And what happens is you have a chemical reaction during the roasting period that you're going to actually bring out those flavors and notes. You have Q graders across the country, which my wife Peggy is presently becoming quickly. Yes. And what that is they taste the coffee the way it should be tasted, and it starts all to begin with. It starts in the farm. It goes from the farm to the wholesaler or the importer to us, and then we have to create that same taste and flavor created in each coffee bean. Each one's different. So we have 18 different choices of taste and flavor in our coffees with 18 coffees.
So you really have to know how to roast it properly, the right temperature, the right time.
Correct roasting, time, temperature, and air. That's what controls all roasting processes. Okay. It's not magic. It's knowing what you do.
Yeah, nice. Is there a top seller, you think, of the brands that you sell?
I would say every one of our coffees sell very well. Our Brazil's in 4 of our different coffees. We blend with different coffees. We have 9 single origin, 9 blends, and blending is going to create more use of it. So the Brazil is probably the biggest user. The Tanzanian is a very good coffee that we have that people buy. Then we have light roast too. So you can go all the way to light roast, which is an Ethiopian yogurt chef. It has honey and lemon and blueberry notes.
What's your favorite?
18 coffees.
Oh, there you go.
I love them all.
There you go. That's a good answer.
Well, Terry, I really appreciate your time and give us a little insight of the roasting industry, and definitely buy to pick up another bag of coffee. So I like the fresh stuff. My wife does too.
Yeah. Do we get to try the little snack
Absolutely.
we have there?
Oh yeah. So Terry was telling me that his doctor friends like to caffeine. They're not always able to carry a cup of coffee around. So he tells them to, what are you telling them? Mix,
Mix up an equal amount of fresh roasted coffee beans, plain M&Ms, and you're going to get a taste unlike anything else. It's not going to taste like your chocolate-flavored coffee beans because it's fresh. So those beans were actually roasted a couple days ago with fresh milk chocolate. You can add any kind of milk chocolate. It's fantastic. And you're going to get a great taste and flavor and saves them a lot of time and trouble.
I like it.
That is so much better than the chocolate covered.
Good prices too.
Beans,
A lot better price.
Yeah, nice, excellent.
Nice caffeine fix along the way.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, absolutely. Carry one in your pocket.
All right, well, I appreciate you coming on, Terry.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. I appreciate being here and supporting the chamber and everything we do there. And we support the people we work with, and looking forward to working with you guys.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, well, that's a wrap for our show. Don't forget to visit cantonchamber.org and catch up on the new events that coming out. Springtime's always busy. Summertime's always busy.
Yeah, the crowds are starting to get bigger and bigger at the events. So definitely come on out.
Thank you. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thank you.